Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Is Danny my son? Is he?
No. I'm sorry, Max.
Why didn't you tell me before?
I meant to. I wanted to, Max.
But you lied to me like that for 16 years. I mean, 16 years, Maria.
I'm sorry, Max. I was afraid what you'd do if you found out.
Is that all I do for you? Make you afraid?
No, of course not. No. I knew you didn't like Danny. And I knew if I told you the truth, it would make it only worse, Max.
Who was he, Maria? Some cheap pickup?
Please, Max.
Or someone fancier? Someone with an education? Yeah, that'd be more like it. I always knew you didn't think I was good enough for you.
That's not true!
True? You wouldn't know the truth if you fell over it!
Max.
No!
Please!
You don't know what you've done to me.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Ramsay.
Is Grandma at home?
Yes, sure, come through. Are you all right?
Yes, of course. Just want to discuss something with Helen, okay?
Have you heard something about Scott and Danny?
No. It's nothing to do with the boys. Something I forgot to mention earlier. Helen! Can I talk to you, please?
Maria, what is it? Is it the boys?
No, something else.
Julie, would you mind leaving us for a while, please? Please?
Oh, right.
Has happened. I told him the truth.
Maria, what are you talking about?
Max has walked out on me.
What do you mean, walked out on you? Where's he gone?
I don't know.
But why?
We had an argument, and he just walked out. He didn't take a car.
Jim, why don't you go and try and find him?
Yeah, sure. He's probably just lurking out the back trying to think of some way of coming back without losing face.
Come sit down. Come sit down.
Helen. Oh, I shouldn't have told him. I shouldn't.
Why did you?
Because he asked me. He finally asked me, and I couldn't just lie anymore.
I know it's no consolation, but might be better in the long run that he does know.
I think he could live with the suspicion, but he can't live with the truth.
You want to talk about it?
Not particularly.
Maria seemed pretty upset, Max. She says that you've walked out on her.
Did she?
Well, have you, or was this just a gentle stroll around the block?
Go away, Jim. It's nothing to do with you.
Mate, I've got Maria in my house almost in tears. I can't just walk away, can I?
All right. How'd you feel if your missus had suddenly turned round to you and said, you know your son? Well, sorry, pal, he's not your son at all.
What?
How'd you feel, Jim?
Is that true?
Apparently. You know that time we separated? All them years ago. Must have happened then. Oh, Jim. How could she do that? I mean, I always had my doubts about whether she loved me or... I never thought she'd do that. And to lie like that for 16 years. I mean, 17 years, Jim. What a mess.
What does Maria say about it?
I don't care. What can she say now?
Did you at least give her a chance to explain?
You kidding? I know how babies are born, mate. I don't need an explanation. It's weird, I mean. Something pretty good, and then it just falls apart.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
I don't know.
Look, I know you don't want my advice, but for what it's worth, I think you should go back inside and talk to her. You know she loves you, mate.
Look, I appreciate you coming out, Jim. I just need to think about it for a while, okay?
Sure. Well, you know where I am.
I was afraid you're not coming back.
Would it matter?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I thought I should give you a chance to explain.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Coffee? No! What I'd like is an explanation.
Max, if I could change things, I would. I love you very much. I couldn't bear it if you stopped loving me. Look, all these years ago, when we separated...
When you left me.
You're not giving me a chance to explain.
What sort of chance did you give me? Passing someone else's son off as mine?
Or doesn't he mean anything to you? You're still his father as much as anyone could be.
Yeah, except for one necessary detail. In all those years, I was wondering about Danny. And looking at him. And wondering some more.
You should have asked me. You have no right to take it out on Danny.
I should have asked. You should have told me.
You're not going to let me explain, are you?
That's the point. I mean, you could be making the whole thing up. I wouldn't know no different.
Don't you trust me at all?
No. Not anymore. I mean, you tell such a lie for 16 years. I mean, any other lie'd come easy, wouldn't it?
What's so easy about this? Oh, Max.
Go on, Maria, why don't you even stay and face me?
And what's the point if you don't listen to anything I say?
Well, maybe if you made some sense, I'd listen.
Did you find out anything?
No. As far as we know, nobody's seen them. We reckon they've both gone out bush.
Oh, well, they're probably better off there than in any of those squats.
Yeah.
Why don't you go through and get some beer?
Sure. Sure.
You thought about what it's going to do to him?
Hey, what was all that about?
I don't know. Maybe now that Danny's not here to yell at, Dad's moving on to Mum.
Oh, come on.
True, no kidding. Look, I reckon he'd cark it if he didn't have anyone to yell at.
Yeah, I suppose I should be thankful for small mercies. At least my dad doesn't yell.
Your old man's all right, isn't he?
Ah, most of the time. But you know, it's half his fault that Scott ran away. Well, he was totally unreasonable to him over Carol Brown.
Well, Dad's unreasonable to Danny, full stop. You notice how he couldn't give a damn whether we found them or not?
Yeah.
Any more excitable and he'd be comatose.
Bringing up father, eh?
It's harder every year, mate. Cheers.
Yeah.
I hate to think what Max and Maria are going through.
I don't like to take sides, but I can understand how Max feels. I'm surprised at Maria.
She made a mistake, Jim. Don't think she doesn't know it. Oh, goodness knows what this will do to their marriage.
Trouble is, Max has always had a thing about not being good enough for Maria. This is only going to rub salt into the wound.
He must have suspected.
Poor Danny. I've often wondered why Max was so hard on him.
Oh, now you know.
And you've known all along. Why didn't you tell me?
Wasn't my secret to tell. If she'd wanted you to know, she would have told you herself.
Fair enough.
Hi, Gran.
Any luck?
No, afraid not. Don't worry, Gran. Scott will be all right.
Oh, I know. If he were alone, I'd worry more.
You reckon Danny's a good influence?
Well, thanks for trying, Paul.
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, I've got some work to do.
Give your father a chance, Paul.
He doesn't seem too worried about Scott.
On the contrary, he's worried sick. If you can't see it, I can, but then I'm older and wiser than you.
Yeah, but why doesn't he show it?
Because he feels guilty. And with you attacking him every other moment, it makes him worse and he becomes defensive.
You're telling me to lay off?
No. I'm asking you to. But then you're bigger than I am.
Listen, I don't want you missing no more coaching lessons, that clear?
It was only one. And if I'd found Danny, it would have been worthwhile, wouldn't it?
Not if it put you out of a job. Now, look, you've got a reputation to think of. You can't just go slacking off whenever you feel like it.
Look, Dad, I don't know what you're getting so heavy about. All I did was reschedule one session.
Yeah, well, no more, OK? Listen, I want you to get ahead in your coaching. It's very important to me.
Well, what about Danny? Isn't he important?
Look, just 'cause Danny chose to run off don't mean to say the world has to stop.
What sort of an answer's that?
Of course, then it's important to Dad. And you know it, Shane.
Then why don't you show it?
Oh, just give it a rest now, will you, Shane?
Dad?
Shane, not now.
Listen, there's something going on here that I don't know anything about. Now, what is it?
Nothing. We're just a little bit tense at the moment, that's all.
You sure?
You heard your mother.
All right, okay. I'll see you later. I'm going to my room for a while.
You see what you done? You're destroying his life as well.
I've hurt you, Max. But please, don't make me feel worse than I already do.
Why not? I mean, why should you get off scot-free?
I haven't. I'm going to lie down.
Oh, Maria!
No more tonight, please. I can't take it.
Mrs. Ramsay was very upset, wasn't she?
Nothing for you to concern yourself with, darling.
Well, you aren't going to tell me about it.
Nope.
Well, I thought we discussed everything in this family.
Only those things that concern us.
Who are you talking about?
Nobody, Lucy.
And don't play with your food.
I'm not playing around with my food.
Good.
You're a barrel laughs this morning, aren't you, Dad?
You'd better hurry or you'll be late.
All right.
Well, finish your breakfast, darling.
I'm not hungry. Thanks all the same.
What brought all that on?
Oh, she's just a bit too young to understand, Dad.
Understand what?
Oh, how things are difficult for you at the moment with Scott gone.
Oh?
Anyway, for what it's worth, I understand. And I promise I won't get offended, no matter how hard you yell.
Thanks, Julie.
Saintly, isn't she?
Paul?
Julie, don't ask. I don't know anything more about what's going on next door than you do.
No, I wasn't going to ask about that. I was just here to tell you to stop picking on Dad, please.
Well, I've already had that lecture from Grandma, so you're too late. And yes, I'll lay off him.
Good, thank you. It was really very irresponsible of Scott to run off like that.
That's what I like about you, Jules. You're such a sympathetic person.
Oh, no, I mean, of course I'm worried about him. It's just, well, now everyone's in such a foul mood. Dad was even annoyed with me, I could tell.
Well, maybe it's got nothing to do with Scott. You weren't exactly a tower of strength when he was going out with Anna.
I only did what I thought was best.
That's all you ever do.
Thanks a lot.
Julie, I'm sorry, you all right?
Yes, it's all right. You sure you don't know what's going on next door?
No, get out.
Good morning, radio. We're bringing you the news on the hour and our latest stereo.
Thank you.
Would you like some more toast?
No, thanks.
Anything else I can get you?
Look, stop trying so hard, Maria. You're wasting your time.
Morning.
Morning, son.
You all right, Mum? You look awful.
Thanks a lot.
I just meant you look a bit tired, that's all.
Didn't sleep well, that's all.
You're not sick or anything, eh?
No, no.
Sit down and have your breakfast.
All right. Now, I can't make you, but I sure wish one of you'd tell me what's going on here.
Now, look, Shane, give it a rest, will you?
Doesn't look like I've got much choice, does it?
Hello, Mrs. Bentley. Is Simon there, please? Simon, this is Lucy Robinson. I just called to tell you something. You may think all the girls in the class are after you, but he's one who isn't. So do me a favour. Drop dead.
Who's Simon?
Thinks he's a sex symbol, but really he's a nerd.
Oh. He's a boy in your class at school, is
Yeah,
he?
we've walked to the bus stop together a few times, and then yesterday he walked straight past me, went to that stupid Becky Kelly, and even carried a school bag.
Good heavens. And I thought things had changed since I was a little girl.
Did someone do that to you?
Almost the very same thing. His name was Clarence. Clarence Beckingham. If we'd been on the phone, I'd love to have done to him what you just did to Simon.
Yeah, well, I did tell him what I thought of him.
You certainly did. Well, I better get you off to school.
Gran?
Yes, darling?
I didn't really phone him. I only dialed the first 3 numbers and pretended.
Do you know something? I probably wouldn't have called Clarence either.
I thought you had a job this morning.
Yeah, I cancelled it.
Why?
Well, I've got to make time for the accounts. They'll never get done.
And you won't make time for me.
Now, look, we've been through that.
Oh, we haven't. We've been through shouting. We've been through silence, but we haven't been through talking, Max.
Look, I can't talk about it till I've thought it through.
How long is that going to take? Last night it was like lying next to a lump of stone.
Well, if I'd slept on the couch, Shane would have noticed.
Oh, he's noticed already. He's not blind.
Well, I can't help that. Now, look, I can't talk to you till I've thought it through, and I can't do that with you nagging me.
I don't know what to do. I know it's all my fault, what's happening to us, but I don't think I can cope if you keep on the way you are.
Well, you should have thought of that before you behaved like a whore.
Helen,
Maria.
I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do. He refuses to talk to me.
Did you tell him exactly what happened?
Anytime I'm trying to explain, he just yells at me. Not that anything I would say would make any difference. Oh, there's no excuse for what I've done to him.
Does Shane know?
I know that he knows that something's going on. Oh. I don't know if Max is going to tell him. Oh. Helen, what an awful mess.
Blaming yourself isn't going to help very much.
I know, but this is the worst thing I could ever do to him.
Well, that's why he needs so much more time. It can't be easy for him to sort out how he feels.
I know. He's a good man. I know he yells and screams and loses his temper, but he's basically good. I can't bear the thought that I've hurt him.
Yes, you have hurt him. Now he needs reassurance. He needs to know how much you still love him.
Perhaps I could try again. Thank you. Sorry. Max?
I'm in here, Maria.
I've been thinking. I have no right to try and push you into talking about what's happened. You're entitled to deal with it any way you like, Max. But what I want to say, I do love you, and I always will.
Don't, Maria. I've been thinking too. Thinking of what it'd be like in a week. I mean, how I'd feel in 6 months, 6 years for that matter. And the thing that keeps coming up is, no matter what, I could never, ever come to terms with it. And that being the case, there's no point in us living together anymore. I mean, I want out, Maria. The marriage is over.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
There's no point in us living together anymore. I mean, I want out, Maria. The marriage is over. Maria? You understand what I'm saying?
Are you sure that's what you want?
It's what I can cope with.
I understand. That's it then, isn't it?
Yeah. Listen, I'll move out, of course. I don't expect you to do that.
Whatever you think. But I don't think you should be the one who moves.
Yeah, well, I'm the one that's forcing it. Besides, the boys shouldn't have to move.
What do you want to tell them?
I don't know. I suppose all they need to know for now is we separate.
Yes. I want to tell Shane as soon as possible. Putting it off will make it only more difficult.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm going to be out most of the day. Perhaps we could do it tonight.
All right. I don't think Shane will take it very well.
Shane's old enough to cope with it. I mean, he'll just have to accept that we can't stay together for his sake.
What about Danny? By the time he comes back, you'll be probably gone.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't worry too much about his reaction. I mean, he'll probably think it's the best news he ever had.
Looks pretty scungy.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I don't know. How much money we got left?
$5.
It doesn't look like we got much choice, does it?
We could sell your watch. That'd bring us some money.
Who'd buy it? Anyway, it's got my name and phone number on the back. The cops will be onto us in no time.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the old lady isn't as bad as the guy in the shop reckons.
Then why'd he go on about her so much?
Oi! You're there! You the two boys that rang about the labouring job?
That's right.
What's your names?
Danny and Scott. Danny and Scott Jones. We're brothers.
Look a bit scrawny to me. You sure you done labouring before?
Yeah, we practically grew up on a farm.
Ah, well, I don't suppose I've got much choice.
We've got the job.
I don't know what I'm doing hiring a couple of namby-pambies like you, but yes, suppose you'll have to do. Well, get a move on. I haven't got all day. And shut the gate.
How did the coaching go?
Fine, fine. I've had a couple more inquiries from kids about lessons.
Terrific.
Well, there's nothing definite, but looks like I might finally be starting to make a go of this coaching business.
You deserve it. After all those years training, you have a lot to offer.
I hope so.
Are you going to be in tonight?
I don't know. Why?
Oh, nothing particular. Just keeping tabs.
I thought you'd given up on all that.
Never.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Daniels.
Got time to offer me a cup of coffee?
Any excuse to get rid of this. Shane, would you be so kind and distribute this amongst the rest of your mess, please?
Okay.
How goes the war?
It's over.
Oh, Maria, I'm so glad. I've been worried sick.
Oh, it's not exactly what you think. Max is leaving me.
Oh, no.
Well, he told me he thinks he won't be able ever to come to terms with it. And knowing Max, he probably won't.
But you can't let him go. You've got to fight for it.
Helen, I don't have any weapons. I'll be all right, really. I've been expecting it for so long that when it's happened, feels like a relief.
You sure you'll be all right?
I'll be happier once we've told Shane. We're going to do it tonight.
I don't envy you that.
Oh, I don't think he will be very happy about it, but it has to be done.
Oh, Maria.
Oh, people go through worse things. I don't mind Jim knowing it. But before we've told Shane, could you keep it under your hat?
Of course.
Thank you. Now, about a cup of coffee?
Right.
We're not having strangers in the house, so this is where you sleep.
This will be fine.
Well, it is or it isn't. This is where you sleep. Now, there's a tap outside where you can wash up. It's bore water. So if you want fresh water, you come and see me about it.
How much do we get paid?
Oh, I was wondering when that was coming up.
Well, how much do we?
$40 a day each. Now, there's only a couple of days' work in it, but you don't see a penny till a job's finished, and finished right.
Well, what sort of work is it?
Digging.
Digging? What?
A manure pit.
Do you think Des would like quenelles?
Depends on what they are.
Well, they're a sort of mixture of minced fish and egg white, and they're poached.
Sounds awful.
Maybe, but they taste terrific.
Well, Des will probably prefer pie and chips.
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Sorry.
What's the matter, Shane?
Oh, things are a bit tense at home at the moment, Daphne. I guess it's just rubbing off on me.
Your mum and dad worried about Danny.
I wish that were all it was. But they're fighting a lot as well, and whenever I come into the room, they pretend that there's nothing going on.
Look, why don't you escape it and come over here for dinner tonight? You, me, and Des.
You gonna cook those fish things?
Go on, take a risk. It's got to be better than watching your parents fight.
Yeah, I guess so. Anything's got to be better than that.
$40 a day for this? Who needs it?
We do. Take this with it. It's shockproof and waterproof, but I don't think it's smell-proof.
Sure. comes the old witch.
If that's an hour's work, I'd hate to see a day's.
What do you mean? We haven't stopped.
Stop wasting time. I'm going out for a while. I don't want you two slacking off while I'm gone.
Don't worry, we won't. How long are you going to be?
Long as it takes.
Old cow. I bet she's going to the pub.
Yeah, and I bet that's why her husband left her. She doesn't help you.
You reckon he left her?
Well, he's not here, is he?
She probably bumped him off.
Yeah, and she's hidden the body until we finish digging the grave.
Still reckon she's gone to the pub.
Half her luck.
Oh, I'm glad you came earlier. Mrs. Hastings called about her central heating. She wants you to call her before 5, if you can, please.
Yeah, they all do.
And there's a couple of other messages as well. Nothing urgent.
Well, thanks. Listen, I'll make some arrangements to get an answering service as soon as I can. I just hadn't had time to sort it out yet, all right?
There's no need for that. I can keep taking messages.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to be bothered with that.
Oh, it's no bother. I mean, if you're going to have the expense of trying to find somewhere else to live, you don't want to pay an answering service as well.
Yeah, well, I'd appreciate that. Well, just for the time being, like. Look, what about my tools and stuff? Is it all right if I leave them here till I get settled?
Of course it is. It's your house, Max.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now, all right?
Max.
Yeah?
It's not a crime to change your mind.
Look, I better give this Mrs. Hastings a call.
What if she doesn't come back? How long are we supposed to work for?
Probably till we die knowing her.
Here she comes. Look busy.
Needs to be a bit longer towards that way.
We haven't had time for that part yet.
Just making sure. I don't know what sort of brains you got, so I can't take risks.
We've done all right so far, haven't we?
Oh, I've seen worse. It's all right, I'm not stealing it. Just putting it somewhere safer.
Okay, guys, it's an early dinner tonight. I've got a job later.
That's okay.
I like an early tea. I like solid. You know what I really feel like? Pie and chips.
God, you're a pig. And it's dinner, not tea.
I figure. There you go. Come on, cheer up. You're getting a free meal, so you may as well be entertaining.
Shane's worried about Danny.
He's probably having a whale of a time. Look on the bright side. I mean, things are a lot quieter around your place.
Des, why don't you shut up?
Well, all I meant was your old man isn't yelling so much.
Thank you, Mr. Clarke, winner of the Nobel Prize for Tact and Diplomacy.
I was only joking.
It's okay. Look, everyone knows what my old man's like. Look, Daphne, I know it's a bit rude, but would you mind if I didn't stay for dinner? I'm not in the mood for being very sociable.
I said I was joking, really.
It's not you, mate. I'm just not in the mood for company.
I shouldn't have told you what I was cooking.
Oh, I bet it's delicious. Anyway, it's all the more for the human incinerator here.
Shane? Another time?
Yeah, I'd love to.
I never thought I'd look forward to going to sleep in a bed like this.
We're still going to the pub, aren't we?
Sure, after we've eaten. Do you think we'll get in?
Of course we will. We look 18 easy. Well, maybe even 19, 20. Well, 18 anyway.
Well, you look cleaner than you did half an hour ago.
Pretty dirty work.
You complaining?
No. Same as we usually do on farms, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah.
Better eat your dinner up before it gets cold.
How come she asked us all those questions?
Because she's a nosy old cow.
You don't think she's onto us?
I don't know. I didn't mug Mrs. Brown, Scott.
I know that, mate.
Something, isn't it? When your old man thinks you're a crim.
Yeah. How long do you think we'll have to keep running for?
I don't know. We'll be all right. As long as that old dragon doesn't cotton onto us and dob us in.
Yeah, funny old bird, isn't she?
Yeah. Laugh a minute. Oh, look at this. Corned beef. I hate corned beef.
I'll have yours if you don't want it.
No way. I'm so hungry I'd eat this if it was boiled dog.
Oh, Daphne, how am I ever going to meet someone who can cook as good as you?
Did you like it?
Oh, absolute perfection. When I meet someone, I'm going to send her over to you for cooking lessons.
I bet you'll be thrilled. There's more to women than cooking, Des.
I know. Don't you move. I'll do the clearing up.
Oh, okay.
Coffee, madam?
You bet. Ooh. I'd give anything not to have to work tonight. It's so nice and relaxing here.
Why don't you call them and tell them you can't make it?
Sure. As long as you don't mind me not paying this week's rent.
Yeah. Well, on second thoughts, it's a bit late to cancel. Bit rude.
Thought you'd see it that way.
Yeah. Well, what sort of thing is it?
A birthday party. I'm going to be gift wrapped for the birthday boy.
Oh, that sounds a bit off.
Oh, now, don't get all thing. Once I'm unwrapped, that's it. We'll be over in half an hour.
What time are they expecting you?
In about 20 minutes.
Well, why don't I drive you and wait outside and then we can come back and have coffee later instead of rushing through it now?
Oh, thanks, Des, but you don't want to do that.
I do.
No, you don't.
Look, I'll take you, okay?
Des, you're a darling, you know that?
I know. Sure you got the right place?
Well, it is the right number, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't like the look of it.
Why not?
I don't know, it looks unsavoury.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I don't want you to go in there.
Oh, honestly, it'll be all right.
I'm serious, Daphne.
Well, you sit here and be serious, and I'll go and do some work. See you soon.
Yeah.
Reckon we should head off pretty soon.
Yeah, in a minute or two.
Be good if we met a couple of girls.
Yeah, but we can't afford to buy them any drinks.
We'll wait till they've bought their own. Then we'll go up to them.
Good idea.
Yeah. I reckon a couple of country girls would be really impressed with a couple of city guys like us. They probably don't get to meet many interesting men around here. I wonder what's hit them when they meet us. Scott? Oh, well, they've waited this long. They can wait till tomorrow.
Scott Robinson, eh? Oh, we'll soon see about that. Forbes here. Oh, yes, sister. Oh. Was it a bad turn? Oh, well. Long as he's comfortable now, I suppose we can't ask for anything more. Yes, I'll be there tomorrow morning. Tell Ned I'm thinking of him, will you? Oh, and tell him I reckon I'll have that manure pit dug by Saturday. Right. Goodbye, sister, and thanks for troubling yourself. If I can get those bludgers working, I might even have it ready for you by Friday, Ned.
He went over to Daphne's. He shouldn't be long.
I thought he'd given up on that tart.
Well, perhaps we should leave it till tomorrow.
No. There's no point in putting it off. And we've got to tell him sometime.
Would you prefer I wasn't here?
No, look, it's got to come from the both of us. I mean, he's got to see it's a joint decision. I mean, that's what we agreed.
But he will want a reason. What exactly are we going to tell him?
Yeah, well, obviously we can't tell him the truth. We can just say things haven't been too good between us and we're going to spend a bit of time apart.
A bit of time?
Yeah, well, that's all he need know for now. He's got to get used to the idea first.
Hi.
Did you have a nice evening?
It's all right. Anything on TV?
No, nothing much.
Would you like a cup of coffee, Shane?
No. I'll go listen to some tapes. Is everything okay?
Yes.
I'll see you in the morning then.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, for God's sake, woman, it's not easy, you know.
Max.
I'll never forgive you for this.
Not until you give me my money back.
I say you don't get paid until you kiss me.
That's blackmail.
Go.
Take your hands off her!
Des!
You heard. Let her go! Run for it.
Have you gone stark raving mad?
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
You jerk. How could you do such a stupid thing?
All right, you don't have to go on about it.
Firstly, you had absolutely no right to spy on me.
Well, don't my motives count?
No. And secondly, all the poor guy was doing was asking for a birthday kiss. It was hardly assault, which is more than I can say for what you did to him.
Oh, he was all right.
Only just. You were lucky he didn't flatten you. For your information, one of his hobbies happens to be karate.
Karate? Look, I said I was so... What else do you want me to do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me how I'm going to get the $40 back that he owes me.
I'll think of something.
You'd better. Because that $40 just happens to be part of your rent money.
No, what? What happened?
Breakfast.
What time is it?
Bit after 6.
You're kidding. It's still night time.
Oh, I would have thought you'd be used to country hours, you being brought up in a farm and all that.
Oh, well, we've been in the city for a few months. We're a bit out of touch.
Well, you better get into touch quick, smart. There's your breakfast. I want you working by 7.
7?
If you've got a union, complain to it. I've got chooks to feed.
What did we ever do to deserve her?
I don't know. It must have been pretty terrible.
What is it?
Glue.
How are they Shane's?
He went to the pool early.
Did you say anything to him?
Of course I didn't.
You might have held him up for a while.
How?
Oh, I don't know. I should have told him last night to be over and done with now.
Well, we didn't, and it's not. So we have to do it sometime today.
I suppose so.
Does that mean yes?
Look, for God's sake, woman, it's not easy, you know. I mean, it's not like I'm looking forward to telling him.
Not am I. But if you're determined to go through with it, it simply has to be done. Are you?
Well, of course I am. I don't have any choice.
You do have 2 choices. You either leave or stay and we'll see if we can work it out. You already know what I want you to do.
Now leave it, will you, woman? I mean, I made my mind up, so stop trying to make things tougher than what they already are.
I'm not. I just can't stand another day pretending that we're a normal married couple. I want Shane to be told. Today.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, that looks nice.
There's none left. If you want some breakfast, you can make yourself some toast.
Oh, come on, Daphne. I said I was sorry.
Oh, so you did. But I don't think that changes anything.
Never thought you were the sort of person to sulk.
This isn't sulking. This is anger. I'm not early, am I?
Oh, no, I'm running a bit late. Daphne forgot to wake me.
I didn't forget. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
Well, I'll leave the dishes to you, Des.
Oh. You two having an argument?
Yep.
Well, what about?
Oh, I butted in when I shouldn't have. So last night, Daphne had a job, and I said I'd drive her and wait for her outside.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Wait for it. When she was leaving, she came out with this bloke. Now, from where I was standing, it looked like he was giving her a pretty hard time, so I told him to stop it. When he didn't, I hit him.
You didn't. Well, I think that was very brave of you, Des. Don't know what she's going on about.
Well, Daphne reckons he was completely harmless, just a bit drunk. Well, anyway, Daphne's mad at me because he won't pay her because of what I did to him.
Well, look, I know what Daphne does for a living. That's her business. But I think she should be apologising to you for putting you in such a situation. I mean, you were only trying to help, weren't you?
I helped her out of $40, that's what I did.
Oh. Well, she can ask for it, can't she? One way or another, she earned it, so yes, they'll give it to her.
Well, she doesn't see why she should. I know what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to front up and ask him for it myself.
Oh, gosh, you're game. No, what if he hits you?
I'll fall over.
I don't know. You'll never get the job done stopping like that. Good thing I'm around to keep an eye on you.
You don't have to keep an eye on us, Mrs. Forbes. We're not going to nick off or anything.
Can't afford to, can you? Tell you what. I'll leave you to it if you tell me one thing. What are you running from?
Well, nothing. I'm not running from anything.
Funny. I don't see any flying pigs up there.
What?
Of course you're running away from something. I don't care what it is, but if you're running from the police, you can get on your feet and get out now.
We haven't done anything, honestly.
Doesn't answer my question, does it? Well?
All right. We are running away.
Danny,
But we haven't done anything wrong. You see, our dad, he used to bash us whenever he got drunk.
Well, a lot of men get like that on the booze. Nothing new about that.
Yeah, but... Well, he was mean. Well, meaner than anybody. About 6 months ago, he hit Scott so hard that he almost broke his arm.
Yeah, he would have killed me next time if we'd stayed.
We took some food and stuff, nothing important. And later on we found out he'd dobbed us into the cops for stealing.
We don't know for a fact, but it's not worth going back to find out. Well, that's the truth, Mrs. Forbes, honest.
Sounds like a yarn to me.
It's not. We could tell you things about our old man that'd make your hair stand on end.
I doubt it.
You're not going to dob us in, are you?
I might. Then again, I might not. Tell you what, the most important thing to me at the moment is to get that pit dug before the rain starts.
But Mrs. Forbes...
And if you keep yakking like that, it'll never get done, so get to it!
Jim Robinson?
You got a boy named Scott?
Yes, I have. Is he all right?
And another one named Danny?
Are they all right?
They're healthy enough.
Oh, thank God. Oh, where are they? Can I come and get them?
Not necessarily. I haven't decided yet.
What do you mean? Who are you?
None of your business. What I can tell you is that I'm on a farm and they're working for me. I knew they were runaways the moment I clapped eyes on them. But I figured it was only reasonable to ring somebody and let them know they were safe.
Well, could I speak to them, please?
They're working. They haven't got time to be making telephone calls that they haven't paid for.
Well, can you at least let them know that it's safe to come home?
Oh, that was what I was going to ask you. What I want you to tell me is, what sort of trouble are they in with the police?
Oh, well, they're not in any trouble at all. They were, but that's all been cleared up now. They can come home now and they won't be in any trouble at all.
Oh. Well, I can put it to them. But right now they're working on a job for me, and I'm not going to have them walk out on it halfway through.
Well, I can understand that. But could you at least let them know that they're loved and that whatever they want to do will be all right?
Look, this is costing me, and I don't owe you anything. They're all right, and if they want to come home, they will.
Wait!
Helen, are you at home?
Maria, come on in. Great news. I've just had a telephone call. The boys are okay.
Thank God.
But I wouldn't expect to see them home too soon. From the sounds of it, she intends to extract a pound of flesh for them before she lets them go.
It'll be good for them. Actually, I'll be rather glad if Danny doesn't come home yet. Suppose Helen told you.
Yeah. I wish there was something I could say to make you feel better.
I know.
He won't change his mind.
I heard him too much. And you know what Max is like when he gets an idea into his head.
What about Danny? You gonna tell him?
We haven't decided yet. Suppose it really depends on Max.
Pretty tough thing for a kid to take.
It'd be dreadful. I don't think he'd ever forgive me. But if Max wants to tell him, I can't stop him, can I?
How do I know you're telling the truth about your father? He might be a right good bloke.
Well, he fools some people. He comes across as reasonable, but it's just a cover-up to stop everybody getting suspicious. He always makes a big show of being especially nice when there's others around.
So you reckon he's not to be trusted?
No way. He's a real rat.
The kind of bloke who would trick someone into coming home by pretending things were hunky-dory.
You got it in one.
You do believe us?
I don't know. Might do. Then again, I might not.
What's with all the questions?
God knows.
What do you think she's going to do?
Who knows? How do you predict a loony? But I know one thing. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh, thanks, Paul. It's a big help. Thank you.
It's okay, pleasure. What great news about Scott and Danny, eh?
Oh, yes, it is. Although we don't know where exactly they are, I'm so glad they are alive and well.
But Mr. Ramsay's pleased now.
Oh, I haven't been able to get on to him yet, but I'm sure he will be.
What gets me is why that woman wouldn't say where they were, though.
Yes, it sounds strange, doesn't it?
Anyway, I'll go and get that other bag for you.
Oh, don't bother. I need the exercise.
You sure?
Off you go. I'm sure your dad is dying to share the news.
Okay.
Thank
See ya.
you.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm fixing a leak.
Why don't you get Mr. Ramsay to do it?
Because I'm here and he's not. Besides, I've finished now. Oh, I got some good news about Scott.
Yeah, I know. Mrs. Ramsay just told me. Bet you're happy now.
That would be putting it very mildly. Mind you, now that I know he's safe, I'm back to thinking I'd like to wring his scrawny neck.
Yeah. Listen, Dad, I'm sorry about the way I carried on.
Oh, it's all right, Pablo. You were just worried.
Yeah, but it's still no excuse for saying you weren't.
Thanks, mate. Oh, I wish you'd heard that telephone conversation. That woman is definitely strange.
You don't think she's some sort of white slave trader trying to whip him out of the country, do you?
No, I don't think so. Just sounded like she was fairly elderly. Probably a bit eccentric.
Still leaking?
No, it's not. Well, a little bit of condensation, that's all.
If you say so. I don't want to start another argument. If you say it's condensation, that's what it is.
Max? The news of Danny.
Oh, is he all right?
He's with Scott on a farm. Jim's got a call from the woman who owns it.
Oh, thank God for that. And if something happened to him, well, I suppose I better go and collect him.
You can't. For some reason, the woman wouldn't say where she was calling from. I suppose she just wanted us to know that they are safe.
Oh.
I wasn't sure if you care one way or the other.
Well, of course I care. I mean, I brought the boy up. I can't suddenly stop feeling responsible.
I thought after what's happened to you might feel differently.
Now, look, what you've done changes things between you and me. But don't make me out to be such a swine I'd take it out on the boy.
Sorry, Max.
Oh, forget it.
Look, I really am sorry about what happened, but that doesn't change the fact that you've got my money. Yes, I know, but what he did has got nothing to do with me. Yes, but look, even so. Look, I don't care. I did my job and you took my money. Yeah? Well, same to you.
Hey, guess what? I got your money back for you. What? Well, I felt really bad about having ruined things for you, so I went and saw the bloke from the party.
When was this?
Well, just then. I spoke to him. He was very understanding, and he gave me your money back.
Des, that's your money, isn't it?
No, like I said, I got it from the bloke. What?
You goose. I just hung up 30 seconds ago speaking to that guy. And he said there was no way I was going to get my money back and that I was lucky he didn't sue me.
Oh.
It is your money, isn't it?
I couldn't face him, Death. And I couldn't face another day without you talking to me.
Des, you definitely have your good points.
So I'm forgiven?
Twice over.
Hi.
Hi, Shane. You guys like a beer?
Yeah, great.
Sure.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry about last night.
Oh, it's all right, Des. Look, I don't know what I was getting so worked up over. I mean, Mum and Dad would be abnormal if they didn't get a bit strung up over Danny being missing.
Yeah, parents do tend to be hysterical over things like that.
There you go.
Thanks.
Sorry about being such a pain yesterday, Daphne.
Ah, forget it. What are friends for?
Still, I was pretty boring.
We all are occasionally. Ask Des what I was like today.
Oh, unbearable, man.
What do you think?
I don't know. Looks right. It's what she said she wanted, isn't it?
I think so. She'll soon tell us.
I don't care what she thinks, as long as we get our money. We're finished.
That's okay, isn't it?
I suppose it'll have to do.
Then we can have our money.
Nope.
What do you mean? Oh, we did what you told us to do.
So far, you haven't filled it in yet, have you? You'll find some manure near the shed. You're lucky. It's already bagged.
You never said anything about filling it.
You never said anything about not knowing how to make a manure pit.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Forbes. That's unfair. We did what you told us to do. How about giving us our money?
The arrangement was you get paid when the job's done. It isn't so you don't.
How do we know we'll ever get it?
You just have to trust me, won't you?
Why should we?
Because you don't have a choice. Now, me, I've got a choice. I can pay you now, in which case you probably wouldn't get the job done, or I can pay you when it's done. Pretty easy choice, if you ask me.
That's slave labour.
I wish it was. I wouldn't have to pay you at all. All right, call it a day, eh? You'll finish the job quicker in the morning when you're fresh. Well, suit yourselves. It's all the same to me.
How come she gets to go to the pub?
We could go to the pub.
What's the point? What girls are even going to look at us dressed like this?
Country girls might.
Yeah, blindfolded.
You know something? I hate her.
The front page of the local paper portrayed the horror of yesterday's tragedy.
Maria, Shane's home.
What's with the big announcement?
Well, look,
We
Shane,
have something to tell you.
Danny, he's all right, isn't he?
Oh, yes. As far as we know, he's fine. It's not about him.
Then what is it?
Max?
It's about your mother and me.
Yeah?
Oh, well, look, we've been married a long time. Sometimes people who have been together for so long grow apart. Now, it's nobody's fault. It's just something that just happens.
Get to the point, Dad.
Well, we thought about it a lot and about how it'll affect you and Danny, and we decided you're both old enough to be able to cope with it. Now, we know you're not going to like it, but your mother and me have decided to separate.
I don't believe it. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
Please, Shane, don't make it more difficult than what it already is.
Mum, tell me he's making the whole thing up.
I can't, darling. It's the truth. We're going to separate.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
We thought about it a lot and about how it'll affect you and Danny, and we decided you're both old enough to be able to cope with it. Now, we know you're not going to like it, but your mother and me have decided to separate.
You can't. You just can't do it.
I'm sorry, Shane. We've made up our minds.
But why? Why now?
Because like I said, we've grown apart.
Since when? Have you met someone else?
No, of course not.
Mum, has he? I want to know the truth.
None of us met anyone else.
Why? Why are you doing this all of a sudden? Things seemed all right between you two.
We've been thinking about it for a long time. It's not sudden. We just didn't want to say anything until we were certain.
So after 20-odd years, it's all over, is it? So long. Nice knowing you. Well, that's great. That's really great.
Where are you going?
Out. I just need to get out.
I get used to the idea. It was bound to be a shock at first.
Yes.
Look, now he knows. There's no need for us to sleep in the same room. I think I'd find it easier if we didn't.
They've grown apart. What sort of an excuse is that?
Didn't you have any idea?
How could I? I mean, everything's been so normal, well, except for the last few days when they've been acting strangely, but you don't break up a marriage in a few days.
And they didn't tell you what it was about.
Nothing. Nothing that made any sense. What really gets to me, though, is that they've been lying all this time. Why couldn't they have said something before?
Maybe they were hoping things would improve.
It doesn't look to me like they've been making much effort. They're just giving up. They're not even trying.
That's a bit unfair, isn't it? People who've been together as long as they have wouldn't just give up for no reason.
Then I wish they'd tell me what the reason is. I don't know what I'm getting so worked up over. They're probably not going to lose any sleep over it.
Come on, that's not true.
Maybe.
Look, I understand how you feel, but it's not as if they're hurting you on purpose. I bet they feel awful about leaving each other.
Then why can't they stay together?
Because they'd make each other miserable, that's why. And right now, you're going to make them even more miserable if you won't accept their decision.
I know. I know what you're saying makes sense, Daphne, but... well, that still doesn't stop me feeling that what they're doing is just also wrong. And God knows what it's going to do to Danny.
Know what I reckon? I reckon she's never going to pay us.
Well, she has to. It's not legal if she doesn't.
And what are we going to do about it? Go to the cops? She knows we can't do that.
Well, we can't just leave. We definitely wouldn't get the money then.
It's not fair. I don't think we should let her get away with it.
I haven't got any bright ideas.
Well, I have. She's at the pub, isn't she? What's to stop us going in there and taking it ourselves?
We can't do that. That's stealing.
No, it's not. Not if we just take what she owes us.
It's still stealing. Anyway, what if someone comes and catches us?
Who? No one ever comes to visit her.
Still, even if we do break in, she's hardly ever going to left money lying around. She's probably taken it with her to the pub.
Well, it's worth a look, isn't it? I reckon she's the type who'd hide her money under a mattress or something like that. Come on, Scotty, we could do it.
I don't like it. I know she's an old bag, but I don't think it's right.
Geez, you're a wimp sometimes.
I'm not.
You are. But I don't care. I'm gonna do it.
You can't, Danny. It's not worth it.
It might be. I'll see you. Hey! I thought you weren't going to be in on it.
Well, I'm not, and neither are you.
It's none of your business, Scott.
Of course it is. Who do you think's going to believe me when they find the money gone and I say I had nothing to do with it?
I don't know. Maybe she won't even notice the money's gone.
That tight-fisted old bag? Are you kidding? Of course she will.
Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, I think she's got it all locked up. We'd have to break a window to get in.
Then you'd really be up the creek.
Yeah. It was worth a thought. Still, I don't want to get you into trouble over it.
That's big of you. Come on, there's no point in hanging around outside. Quick!
You boys will have a heart attack if you keep that up.
Just trying to get it finished, Mrs. Forbes.
I'll bet you are. Can't wait to get away from me.
You said it.
Here, Georgie. Vikki.
Gosh, you're running late. Did you have a big sleep in?
Don't let appearances fool you. I had young Lucy leaping around the bedroom at 6:30 this morning.
Yeah, all right, well, you're safe now. Gran's taken her to school. Listen, do you want some breakfast?
Just some coffee, love.
Hey, Jim.
Come in, Max.
Ah.
Hello, Mr. Ramsay.
No, Julie. Listen, why don't you leave your sink alone? You know you don't know nothing about it.
Well, I had it pretty well fixed, and then Paul started messing around with it and it got worse.
Oh, yeah. Let her take a look then. We done it.
Would you like some coffee, Mr. Ramsay?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll fix it, Julie.
No, I'll do it. It's all right.
No, well, look, we're going to be making a bit of a mess around here for a while, so why don't you just leave us to it,
Are you trying to get rid of me?
Yes.
Right.
So, how'd it go?
Oh, rotten. Worse than I thought.
Shane took it badly.
Yeah, well, I suppose I couldn't expect him to understand. I mean, not coming out of the blue like that. But still, at least we're not pretending no more. You know, it was getting to me as much as it was to Maria.
Max, you think you might be rushing into this a bit? I mean, if you had a couple of weeks' break, you might feel differently.
No, wouldn't change things.
They say time's the great healer.
No, look, I mean, I'd come back and I'd still love Maria and I still couldn't live with her no more. No. A clean break. I reckon that's best, don't they?
What you doing in Dennis' room?
Nothing, really. Just wondering how he's going to take you and Dad splitting up.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not particularly.
Look, if you're angry, I'd rather if you told me about it.
Oh, Mum, of course I'm not angry with you.
But?
But I don't understand it. Tell me honestly, Mum. Do you really want to stop being with Dad?
It's not as easy as that.
Of course it is. Look, either you love Dad or you don't.
Of course, in a lot of ways, I do love him. I do. But we just decided it's not good enough anymore.
You're not going to tell me, are you?
Look, I know you don't understand right now. But in the long term, it will be much better.
For who?
For all of us.
I suppose we're doing it all wrong, are we?
Oh, it's all right. Here.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
I don't suppose you even know what it's for, do you?
Sure we do.
I'm going to be planting strawberries next year. Now, when that's broken down a bit, that manure is going to slowly leach in and give 'em all goodness.
We knew that.
Doubt if you'd know how to do up your shoelaces.
That's all we've got to do, though, finish putting those sacks in.
That's all.
Then we get paid.
Let's see you finish the job first. Good 3 or 4 hours work to do yet. I doubt if you'll last the distance.
We will. Don't you worry.
Oh, take more than that to worry me. Oh, stop panicking. You'll get paid.
Reckon she means it?
Yeah. You know something? I'm starting to like the old bird.
Oh, I'm sorry I booted you out before, Julie. I wanted to have a word with Max.
Oh, yes, and as usual, I wasn't included.
I think you're getting all happy over nothing, darling.
Yes, well, Dad, you haven't got me fooled. I know there is something going on between you and Mr. Ramsay, and I know it has got something to do with Danny and Scott. And whatever it is, I think you ought to tell me.
Ah, so that's what it is.
Well, are you going to tell me or aren't you? I mean, I think I've got a right to know.
All right. But it's got nothing to do with the boys. As far as I know, Scott's still out on the farm and he's perfectly safe.
Oh. Well, then what is it?
Well, I'm only going to tell you this because you're going to find out anyway. But I'm warning you, Julie, this is not to become an item of gossip.
Well, of course not, Dad.
Mr. and Mrs. Ramsay are going to separate.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What has happened?
Well, I think that's their business, don't you?
Has Has Mr. Ramsay met someone else? Mrs. Ramsay's met someone else? Oh, she's attractive, she is.
It's got nothing to do with that, Julie, so just drop it. It's between Max and Maria.
Oh, my gosh. She must be awfully unhappy.
Well, I don't think either of them are terribly happy at the moment.
Oh, I wonder if there's anything I could do. Let me think.
I think it's best if you don't say or do anything.
Oh, but I just want to help.
Julie, I don't want you to interfere in any way, shape or form.
Well, what if she wants someone to talk to?
Well, if she does, it won't be you. And I'm warning you, young lady, keep right out of it.
Well, money's going to be a bit tight for a while, what with setting up a flat. Look, you needn't worry about going short, but I'll take care of that.
I could get a job. I don't see why you should cope with it all.
No, I don't want you to have to do that. I mean, it's my idea to move out. I don't think you should have to change your life too much. Maria?
Yes.
I haven't thought about looking for a place yet. I suppose I ought to get onto it this week.
Have you thought where you might go?
No, not really. Somewhere close, at least while the boys are still at home. And while I got all my gear here, I don't have to drive too far.
No, of course not.
Well, I suppose that's it. Unless you can think of anything else.
One more thing. I mean, it's up to you, but I really need to prepare myself for what you're going to tell Danny.
Oh, what we told Shane. I mean, I don't think there's any point in telling him anything different.
Thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
So, can you think of anything else?
No, that'll be all.
Maybe we should get Dad to help too.
Oh, no, let's just make it you and me. Then we can surprise him with it later.
Okay. Do you know if I have any merinos in the Northern Territory?
No, but we'll look that one up.
Don't you know?
Well, no, but the book will tell us.
Hi, Daphne.
Hi, Lucy. How's things?
Good.
Hi, Julie. Is your grandmother in?
No, she's been out all afternoon.
Oh, it's not important. It's just a fish recipe she wanted.
Oh, look, I'll give it to her if you want.
Oh, I'll wait till I see her later. There's a few things I need to explain.
Oh, well, whatever you want.
What's this, Lucy?
Primary produce in Australia.
Oh, it's very good. I remember I did something like this when I was at school.
Really? Maybe you want to help. You can stick on some of the wool.
Nah, I don't think so. We've practically finished and you're meant to be doing this yourself.
But you're helping me. Maybe Daphne knows if there are any merinos in the Northern Territory.
I shouldn't think so.
Do you know if there are any merinos in the Northern Territory?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. You see here? Well, that's where I used to work for a while on sheep station.
Really?
Yep.
Ah, don't put any wool there. We don't know for sure they were merinos.
Daphne said so.
Right, well, I think we'll look that one up.
They were merinos, weren't they, Daphne?
Well, they were then. Of course, they might stock something different there now.
Like what?
Lucy, Daphne hasn't got time for that now.
You don't mind helping, do you, Daphne? You know more about sheep than Julie does.
Well, if it's all right with Julie.
Who cares if it's all right with me? You're obviously going to take over, so take over now.
What's the matter, Julie?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
What did I do?
Hey, steady on, darling. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Come on, Julie, tell me.
Every time I try to help somebody, everybody says I'm interfering. But when other people are interfering, everybody says they're helping.
When was this?
All the time.
Dad, Julie's mad at me.
No, she's not, darling. Not really.
Yes, she is. All I did was ask Daphne if she wanted to help.
I'm afraid I arrived at the wrong time.
I don't think any time's the right time at the moment. It's all right, darling. Julie's just going through a difficult time at the moment.
Paul's right. She's emotionally immature.
Mum? I mean,
you all right?
It's nothing. I broke the egg into the bowl, and I can't get the pieces out. I don't know. How could I be so stupid? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be all right.
Come on, is there anything you can do to stop Dad from going?
No, there's nothing. There's nothing, Jane.
I'm never going to get the smell of this stuff out.
Me neither. She ought to pay us extra for the fact that nobody's going to come within 20 yards of us.
Do you really think she's going to pay us?
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we?
Hell.
She's dobbed us. The old cow's dobbed us.
Maybe they're here for something else.
Like what? I'm sure not sticking around to find out.
We can't go yet. We haven't got the money.
What use is it going to be in jail?
Well, I don't care. I'm not leaving without it. You can go if you're scared.
Who's scared?
Good afternoon, Mrs. Forbes.
Constable? Didn't Ned write a sergeant? Never mind. I don't suppose it really matters very much now. He's dead, isn't he?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Forbes.
I don't see why you should be. Not your fault. When did it happen?
A couple of hours ago.
Oh,
The hospital thought it would be better not to phone you.
yes. Oh, well. Been expecting it. We both knew. The only way he was coming out of that hospital was not by walking on his own 2 feet. Well, done what you had to do. You better be off now.
These are your husband's belongings, Mrs. Forbes.
Oh, right.
Can you hear what they're saying?
No, it's too far away.
Well, you can go now.
What's he doing now?
I don't get it.
Me neither. What's he going away for? Do you reckon she told him?
I don't know. It's weird. Still, he's gone now. Come on, let's go and get our money before he comes back. What have we got to lose? Mrs. Forbes?
Go away.
You've got to give us our money, Mrs. Forbes.
We finished the work, Mrs. Forbes. You've got to pay us like you promised.
Are you all right?
Of course I'm all right. Why shouldn't I be?
You're not sick or anything, are you?
If you came for your money, take it.
We can't just take it.
That's what you're here for. You know what's owed to you.
That's 3 days each, right?
2.5's okay.
Well, that's $100 each.
If you say so.
You sure that's all right?
Oh, just take it and go. I don't want you here.
Well, goodbye.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
How's the old woman?
Mrs. Forbes?
Local copper just told me her husband died.
Her husband?
Well, whether he's a husband or not doesn't matter much now, does it? Anyway, for what it's worth, I'm sorry for her. Must have been tough running the farm on her own, what was going to the hospital to see him every night for months.
What was wrong with him?
Well, don't ask me. They kept themselves to themselves. Nobody around here had much to do with them. Well, I better be getting along.
Come for your money, have you?
No, you paid us, Mrs. Forbes.
Well, you better finish digging that pit then.
We have.
Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, well, you better be on your way then.
We've just heard about your husband.
Would you like a cup of tea, Mrs. Forbes?
Yes, thank you, Danny. Cup of tea would be very nice.
Hi, you're late.
Yeah, I had to go to head office.
I'll make us a coffee, eh?
Yeah, thanks.
If it's something I've done, please tell me.
Oh, no, it's nothing you've done. I've been offered a job in Canberra.
In politics?
No, a promotion with the bank. The manager said he'd recommend me if I give the word.
That would mean you're giving all this up.
That's right.
Oh, Des.
I'm really happy in this place with you, Daphne. I didn't think it'd work out, but it has, and it's great. But, well, that Canberra job could lead to an even higher promotion.
Well, you've got to consider it. You'd be mad not to.
Yeah. I'd also have to consider selling the house.
That's him. That's mine, Ned.
Gee, Mrs. Forbes, I don't believe it. You're laughing.
Oh, we laughed. We laughed all the time. That was the joke, you see. All the busybodies in the town. They thought we were old sauerkraut and bully. They didn't even think we were married when we first moved here. But we were. We were married. We were happy. When the sticky beaks came around, we'd bung on the bad-tempered act and yell abuse at each other. Then, when it was all over, Ned had put his arms around me and we'd laugh.
Mrs. Forbes, have you got any relatives?
No, no one. Ned used to say we were Darby and Joan against the world. That's who we were. Darby and Joan. Don't take no notice of me. I'm just being silly. It'll be getting dark soon. You boys, you go. You understand?
Well, we were wondering, Mrs. Forbes, could we have the job back for a while longer?
It'll be funny, you know. Not living here and not having you around?
Oh, we'll see each other from time to time.
Would we?
Of course we would. Anyway, I haven't decided whether I'll go for it or not.
Always happens to me. As soon as I find someone I really like or somewhere I'm really happy.
Hi. I hope you don't mind. I just thought I'd pop around for some bright company.
You come to the right place. Things not too good, eh?
You got it.
I'll get you a beer.
Oh, thanks. Hell, I don't know. Ever since the accident, nothing's gone right. Danny cleared out. Now Mum and Dad are splitting up.
They're what?
Didn't Daphne tell you?
You didn't say I should.
Geez, I'm sorry, mate. I hope they get back together again. Divorce is a nasty business. Mind you, it happens to 1 in 3 marriages these days. Never think of it happened to your own folks, do you?
The trouble is, though, they won't tell me what it's all about. I know Dad yells a lot, but, well, I really thought they were happy together, you know? And Mum, well, she hardly ever gets out, so it's not as if she's seeing another guy. And the old man, let's face it, who'd have him?
There you go.
Thanks. I don't know. Everything seems to be changing.
You can say that again.
Everything seems to be changing.
Vic. Hi.
That's my grandson.
What did you just say, Mrs. Daniels?
I said this is my grandson, Paul.
Grandson? You're old enough to have a grandson? Oh, I can't believe this.
Now, don't overdo it, Mr. Willis. You've almost convinced me that I should buy it.
There. She's not only the youngest grandmother I've ever met, also the most sensible. I'm Roger Willis, Paul.
Oh, yeah?
Just been encouraging your grandma to make a real mess on the carpet so I can prove how good this cleaner is. You want to go?
Yeah.
I think I've seen enough, thank you. I'll talk to my son-in-law and I'll phone you tomorrow.
Well, I can phone you if you like.
Oh, no, I promise. I'll call you.
I believe that. I'm sorry Mrs. Ramsay changed her mind about the demonstration. When I first spoke to you both, she seemed very keen.
Yes, she was.
Hope it's nothing she said about the cleaner. If it was, I'd like to be able to defend it. It's a great little machine.
No, it had nothing to do with the machine. And if I buy it, I'll let her try it out. Well, thank you for coming over, Mr. Willis.
Well, my pleasure, Mrs. Daniels. You, a grandmother? I still can't believe it. Bye for now, Mrs. Daniels.
Have you ever been to Ireland, Mr. Willis?
No. Why?
I thought you must have kissed the Blarney Stone.
I wish all my customers were like you, Mrs. Daniels. Bye, Paul. Nice meeting you. We'll talk tomorrow, Mrs. Daniels?
Oh, we will. Good night.
You have guys like that in and out of here all day?
Yes, and all night.
So where's Dad?
He had to go to the school to explain about Scott.
Poor old Dad. That's all he needs now.
Mm.
Do you think he's getting over Anna?
Well, you never really get over someone you truly love. I suppose Anna and Jim were right for each other. But now he just has to think about putting all that behind him. Now she's married to someone else.
You know, I watched the way that you handled all that business with Dad and Anna. We're so lucky to have you, Gran.
What brought all that on?
Well, we are. I just wish Scott had come home now so we could be a happy family again.
Oh, yes.
Any sign of her?
No, couldn't see into the bedroom. Maybe we should break the door down.
Why should we break the door down? She's a tough old bird, she'll be okay. I am hungry, though. Back and eggs would be nice.
There, gents. Name's Fletcher. Mrs. Forbes inside?
What do you want to see her for?
Oh, business.
She isn't too good. My husband died, you know.
Well, that's why I'm here. Not too well, eh? Listen, you guys might be able to do me a favour. I'm in the business of buying up antiques, farm machinery, that sort of thing. Well, the word is, the old lady's a bit hard up for cash. Well, we might be able to do each other a favour. Pay good commission for anyone who can get me a bargain.
Can't you leave that till after the funeral?
They'll be round here like a pack of vultures if I wait till after the funeral. Nah, it's the early bird that gets the worm. You know what I mean?
Sorry, you'll have to wait with the others.
Oh, I see. You're in charge around here, are you?
That's right. They're in charge.
This guy's looking for antiques, Mrs. Forbes.
I'm the only antique around here.
Oh, you don't know that, Mrs. Forbes. If I could just have a look inside.
I have a shotgun inside the house. You boys think I should use it?
If he doesn't get out of here, I reckon you should.
I don't reckon she's kidding. She'll use it. We were wondering where you got to, Mrs. Forbes. Thought you might have slept in.
No, I just went for a walk. Dad and I often took an early morning walk. Doesn't seem the same without him, though.
You do the bacon and eggs. I'll get the toast.
Hey, Daphne, you seen my briefcase?
It's where you left it, beside the armchair.
Thanks. What about my watch? You seen that? Oh, thanks.
You left it in the bathroom. You know, I think it might be a good thing if you do go to Canberra. I've got a feeling I'm spoiling you.
Yeah, everybody says you do, and you do. God, it's going to be strange living by myself again. I was always hopeless.
I can believe that.
What do you think I should do, Dad? About Canberra?
Well, if the money's good and you can get a good deal on the house and the job's what you want, then go for it.
On the other hand?
On the other hand, there's a little thing called happiness. But if you can find that in Canberra, then nothing else matters.
I'm glad I met you, Daph.
Me too.
And have you a preference, Mrs. Forbes, for cremation or burial?
What do you boys think?
I suppose it depends on how much it costs.
Ned and I never spoke much about dying, but I knew it would come. He was very sick, you know.
How much are funerals?
Well, let me see. We're looking at around $1,200.
What? $1,200? There's nothing like that much money.
Leave everything to me. I'll see what I can do. Don't worry. I'll take care of things.
Hi.
Oh, hello, Shane. You're just in time to admire my new cleaner. Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
You should have met the salesman. He could have sold refrigerators to Eskimos.
He called last night. Mum decided it wasn't the time to buy a vacuum cleaner. Or much else, for that matter.
No, of course. Look, I'm just about to have lunch. Hungry?
Yeah, as usual.
Okay, sit down.
Why is it that neighbours' food always tastes better than your own?
I don't know, but it always does.
Do you know why Mum and Dad are splitting up?
Well, I'll say this for you, Shane Ramsay. You certainly come straight to the point.
Well, do you know?
They haven't told you.
No.
Well, whatever the reason, they'll tell you in good course. It can't be easy for them at the moment.
Yeah, well, it isn't easy for me either.
No, of course not.
There is one thing you'd know, though.
What's that?
Well, I remember they split up once before when I was about 4 years old. I remember Mum leaving me with you before she went away. Well, what was that about then?
Oh, they didn't really split up. Your mum just wanted a week or two away on her own. That sort of thing happens to some couples. Anyway, she came back, didn't she?
Yeah. But this time, Dad's the one who's gone away. Do you think he'll come back?
Oh, I hope so, Shane. Hope so.
Hi.
Oh, no, sprung.
What?
I always wanted you to think that I was so neat and tidy. What are you doing home anyway?
Well, I've made my decision about Canberra and I wanted to come home and tell you.
Fantastic. And I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, well, I thought about it and what you said, and what the hell? It's a promotion and, well, there's nothing much keeping me here, so I've decided to accept the job.
I really miss you know that? But, as I said this morning, if Canberra can offer you a promotion and all those things you want, then go.
Yeah, well, I hate to mention it, but we'll have to sell the house.
That's okay.
What'll you do?
Oh, there's no problem. We always agreed to call it a day if either of us wanted to move. But I really love this place, you know. What's wrong with me? Why should I move?
Hey?
You work in a bank. Banks give loans. Well, your lot are on the TV all the time begging us to borrow money. How about you get me a loan to buy this place?
Oh, well, that'd be great, but, well, bank loans aren't easy to come by, and we'd have to, well, I'd have to talk to the manager.
You wouldn't mind me buying it, would you?
Oh, no. It's just that you'd need a deposit and a job, and, you know, stuff like that.
So, I've got all those things.
And the manager would have to be assured you're a safe bet.
Well, I would be. With someone like you recommending me, how could I fail?
Yeah. Well, I'll talk to him, but I better go. It's getting late. I won't have the job.
And tell him to give me a call if he wants me to come in for a chat, okay?
Yeah, okay. Well, it might be a day or two. Yeah, okay.
Mrs. Forbes, we're going down to fix the fence.
Who the hell told you to walk all over my clean floor? Hey? I've just finished scrubbing all that floor. What are you doing here anyway?
Sorry. Are you okay?
You young hooligans tormenting people. You think it's funny to throw stones on our roof, don't you? Well, you see that shotgun over there? You ever come back here again and I'll use it on you.
Mrs. Forbes, I'm Danny.
Danny? Danny?
I'll see you later. Come on, let's pack it in. Eh? She's off her tree. Threatened me with the shotgun. I've had it.
What do you mean she threatened you?
She can't even remember who I am. Anyway, I can't hack the thought of funerals and all that hassle. I'm moving on.
To where?
Anywhere, as long as it's out of here. You don't believe me, do you? Go in there. Get your brains blown out.
Okay, I will. Is everything all right, Mrs. Forbes?
They sent Ned's things back from the hospital. There he is. That's my Ned. Neighbours used to think we were bad-tempered old goats. We used to laugh when we were alone. Ned used to say we're Darby and Joan against the world. Darby and Joan against the world. Who the hell are you?
What?
Throw stones on my roof, will you? Well, not anymore.